to all, and I hope all of you guys and girls are having a safe holiday. Hope you're not eating too much food. Hope you're spending time with family and friends and open gifts. Now, this is a special edition of Centel NBA Live Bolton, and I hope you guys enjoy. In video games, we look for evolution. In my opinion, that means better gameplay, game modes, graphics, sounds, etc. And that's exactly what EA did with the NBA Live franchise in 2003 into Live 2004. Too bad we don't get games today. They may look better, but they're lacking game modes and characters, especially in sports games. In NBA Live 2003, into the beautiful live soundtrack playing It's in the Game, lifestyle mix featuring Fabulous. Another thing that video games don't have today, an actual soundtrack that talks about the game you're playing. Exclusive tracks like Let's Go featuring Just Blaze, Memphis Bleak, and Freeway, which was at the time mainstream artists. In NBA Live 2003, it introduced EA Sports Freestyle, and it gave you an advanced tutorial and a basic tutorial. Post move featuring analog right and left thumbsticks. NBA Live 03 also had a decent roster management system that included reorder rosters, trade players, sign and release players. You could also create and edit a player. Stat Centrals includes player stats, team stats in NBA Live 2003. We finally got an option to have a depth season. Now, you can choose the division you want to play in: Pacific, Midwest, Central, Atlantic. You could even do a custom league. Choose how long you want to play your season. B, an all new fantasy draft. Even if the playoff mode, you can play on one-on-one with anybody in the league now. In 2000, this was a feature where you can play Michael Jordan one-on-one. Now, you can not only play against Michael Jordan, you could play against anybody in the league. And now we have parks, streets, places like the Drew League. NBA Live 2003 also had a gym, an urban place, to hoop, and a beach also. NBA Live 2003 had a practice mode now where you can sharpen your skills. As great as NBA Live 2003 was, EA's next installment, NBA Live 2004, took it to a whole nother evolution of basketball gaming. NBA Live 2004 has a way better presentation. NBA Live 2004 has a better showing, authentic gameplay, players cutting, advanced dribbling, well-lit, new revamped arenas, and a brand new look. And not to mention an awesome new soundtrack featuring Chinky Right There, an exclusive by EA's NBA Live. Now you can tell the track is exclusive because of the lyrics. And I forgot to mention, in Live 2003, if you bought the game brand new, it actually came with an official soundtrack. Games don't even do that anymore. And not to mention, the soundtrack actually went platinum. Now, on the main menu, you could skip the tracks just like in NBA Live 03. But this time around, it was way more songs to choose from, like Twister, The Game, Outkast, The Brat, and Little Flip. I really wish they had a package this game because this soundtrack was actually pretty good. It was way better in 2003 than my opinion. Now, better new cleaner graphics, and yet it still had better gameplay. Seasons modes was way more in depth, where you can actually create your own team from the players within the league. The new Dynasty modes was revamped, playoff systems, one-on-one where you still could play anybody in the league, and a way better gym with the new hardwood. And you can see the individual practice gym is actually better. Now you can actually hear the ball bouncing on the new hardwood, and it sounds way better than NBA Live 03 with way better sound. Now in different categories, the freestyle era was actually improved, and it had categories like the dribbling moves, the shooting, control, triple threat off ball play, post play, freestyle era, and defense. And it introduced a brand new mode entitled My NBA Live, where you can actually go to the NBA store, put the code in, and you can see Sports Hall of Famers, you can see your favorite teams, EA Sports Bio, the NBA store where you can purchase team gear and NBA gear. Now you can simply put the code in and unlock all this, or you could actually grind your player, actually add points that way and go the long way. Now, for instance, if I wanted to play with new Nike Shox, Foam Posits, or Air Jordans, it would tell me how much it would cost. And equivalent to store points, same as NBA gear. Now, I've spent hours on just this mode alone. Now, you can do custom players where you actually can see the players on the screen and the different shoes and the headbands and the different gear that they have on. And another feature that was dope in NBA Live 2004, it introduced EA Sports Bio, where you can see all your accomplishments, see how long you have played the game, you can see the performances, and you can see the percentages that your team shot. Now, not only could you do this for NBA Live, you can actually do this for EA's NCAA football, EA's Madden franchise, and one of my favorite things in NBA Live 2004, with celebrities like Jermaine Dupri, you can actually put him in the free agents pool. Now, how cool is that? You could also edit the rules, the gameplay, the settings. You could do a jukebox. Even though you could control the music on the title screen and skip it, it actually had a jukebox. That was a nice touch for them to put in the video game. And a very important thing that I forgot to mention in the NBA Live franchise for 2003 and 2004 and the other lives was they had the same PA announcer. Now this PA announcer is reminiscent of my childhood, and I just love hearing the sound of this PA announcer. And then the jukebox, you can actually go to the title screen and you can see which artist that the song is played by. Now you can go to gameplay settings. You can actually speed up the game. You can actually do the free throw difficult. You can turn down the fouls. You can do it as frequently as you want them to be used. And you can switch up the style to stimulation, action, or you can switch up the skill level to rookie. You can do starter, you can do all-star or superstar. You can also adjust the quarter lengths from 3 minutes to 4 minutes to 5 minutes to etc. You can also have a stamina bar. You can control the camera view, baseline low. You can do press box, baseline high, center court, or sideline. Let's talk about the actual gameplay. You can do stutter steps, you can do spin-off moves, you can do hop step, which is better known as a pro hop, and you can dish out passes. In my opinion, in Live 2004, you had better control of your player. Now in Live 2003, you had control, but it wasn't like the control and in depth as you had in NBA Live 04. And let's face it, as we go with evolution of video games, especially sports games, which I like to play, this is a big thing, all right? Now, this is one of the reasons that NBA Live 2004 is my favorite live of all time. And Live 10 is the second strong. Alright? It's been your boy, Centel, NBA Live Bolton, and I will be back at you with another video pretty soon. Later. Doggy dog.